Hey, so I wanted to get on here and explain what we were doing with our skill this week for reading. Um, for reading this week, we're going to be practicing analyzing with illustrations to describe a story. And this is the book that we're reading this week. It's called The Great Reindeer Rebellion. So we watched a YouTube video, and I will link it for you to watch about how we can use the pictures in the story to help us describe the story without using the words. So our goal is that I can analyze and illustrate to describe the setting and the story. Hold on just a minute. Okay, sorry. My little one came in here. So, but I will link that video for you to watch on how you can use the pictures in the story to help you describe the story without having to use the words. So when we're talking about looking at the pictures, we want to make sure that we are focusing on the character's emotions. The character's emotions. This helps us describe the character's feelings, and it helps us describe the character traits. And so we know what the character's feeling, what type of character they are, by just looking at their facial expressions or their body language or how their body looks in the pages. So we want to make sure that we look at that. For setting, we just want to make sure what's in the surrounding area. For example, like if you have a book page that has a setting of that has a picture of a volcano and palm trees and ocean water, you could probably say that the settings maybe in Hawaii or a tropical island that has volcanoes. He's not on a farm or in the North Pole. Okay, so for our book, I'm going to show you some slides, and in these slides, I want you to describe the setting and the characters of the pages that I'm showing you. Don't look at the words, just look at the pages that I'm showing you. But I want you to pause this first and go watch the video of the YouTube link that I posted in the Google Doc that has the list of the assignments in it. So go watch that first and then come back and watch the slides. Okay, so you've already watched the video. So these are the slides that I was talking about where you're going to look at the book page and you're going to practice describing it. When you practice describing it, you need to write what you're describing on a sheet of paper. So you can write, you can draw a picture of it and then write about the characters, or you can draw a picture of it and then write out the settings. So your picture needs to match what you're writing. Okay, so let's look at this very first page. Well, let's think about where the setting might be. We already know who the characters are. We clearly can see that it might be a mom and a little girl. But think about what their character traits are. What are they feeling on the inside? How do they look on the outside? For example, Miss Monroe would say that the setting is at someone's house. And I can say that because I see a rug right here. It looks like they're in the house. Maybe this is like a banner. Okay, this looks like a coat rack. So I'm saying that they're in their house. And then I would draw a picture of the setting that I see. And then I would say the setting of the story is in a house. Easy peasy. Now, you can't use my example. You have to come up with your own. But there's another setting that you could talk about. Maybe the time of year that it's showing. Or you could talk about the characters in the story. Okay. Do the same thing for this story. Look at the pictures, look at their facial expressions, what's going on in the pictures, and then talk about the setting of the story, and then or you could talk about the characters in the story. And I want you to draw a picture and describe either one, whichever one you choose. But I want you to draw a picture and describe it. And you can pause the video. I'm going to keep going through the slides, but you can pause the video. Okay, and then for this one, I want you to look at the page, and then I want you to describe the setting, to describe the characters, whichever one you want to do, and then draw a picture of it. So whenever you're describing the characters, make sure that you're including I'm so sorry. The character traits. So make sure you're including how they feel on the inside, and you can also write about how they look on the outside, but I want you to mostly focus on how they feel on the inside, okay? And then the last one. This one's super funny. Okay. So look at the characters. Think about what might be going on with the story, and there's no words. But make sure that you're describing rather the characters or the settings in the story. Okay. So whenever you do it, make sure that you're drawing the picture to go along with it. And then that's it. I've included the link for you to listen to the book. So I want you to listen to the book and then go on to the next activity.